Hello everybody, welcome to the show. Today I will be talking about something that has been taboo in India for quite a long time and I don't see it will change anytime soon. So I'll be talking about I'll be talking about periods. So I will be talking about why, about all those ridiculous beliefs and views around it and why we need to change. Let's begin. Periods are something as normal as breathing. Okay, I'm not gonna do this. I'm just like, you know what? Because I've had people coming on me saying that I've like fake accents. So yes. So let me get to the real self. So yeah, periods are like breathing. It's something as very normal as breathing. It happens to women every month, 5 days, 7 days, 1 month, you name it. So it's it's a very normal thing that happens. But in our Indian community, when it comes to periods, people are like, oh shit, periods? Shh. That's what I normally see. Like, periods are something that people say you should not talk about. But why? What's wrong in it? It's something very normal. But if you think about it, without periods, there will be no life, right? Yes, there will be no life without periods happening. Whenever girls have periods, it's considered like, oh my goodness, you are untouchable. I ain't gonna touch you for the next 5 days. It's like, what? All I had was I have my periods. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It just happened now. It's not like we girls asked for periods in the first place. Sometimes, there are times when many women feel like, if I had a choice, I wish I was a guy because of periods. Because it's not like the most fun thing to have, it's not fun. No. One of the things that I've heard while you should not be doing while having your periods was that you should not be you should not be talking to guys while you're on your period. And you're like, why? Why not? It's like, oh, because then men will feel things. Well, if you talk during your period, people say while you're having your menstruation, you should not be going out, you should not be cooking, you cannot go to places of worship. So it makes me wonder, do God actually really, gives a damn about if you're having your periods or not? Or even, especially because girls are prohibited from entering the place of worship while they're on your periods. But what if, let's say, while you are in a temple or a church, and while you are in there, you happen to have your periods, then what? What if it's something like that? Then what's God gonna say? Like, oh, damn it, you asked me that you want A+ for your next exam, but now I cannot grant you because you had periods while you are in the church or temple. So what? Okay, I'm not gonna touch too much on that because I happen to know that this is also because of hygienic reasons. It's quite understandable because when people go to temple, they have to shower and not eat meat, or there's some rules like that. So it's something regarding to that. But it's a little bit absurd when people go a bit too over the top over it. And then it brings me to pads. Why is there a need to hide the pads when you're buying it? I've heard like people wrap it up like in newspapers and put it in black garbage bag, kind of, the black plastic bag. Yeah, you do that kind of shit. Like, it's just pads. It's not like we're gonna throw pads in your face and, oh hey, I'm on my periods, here you go. We don't do that to you. So why is there, like, we're not even opening it up in front of you guys? So why do you have to hide the pads? This thing called pads are such a big deal that, I've had people who say, oh, you should hide it. Like, huh? Yeah, you should wash it and you should cover it up in, I don't know, newspaper or plastic or something. And then what happens is that you dig a hole and you bury it. Like, what is this? Some kind of dead body or something? Like this, you can just properly dispose it always. There's no need to hide pads. And also, when it comes to pads, have you seen those ridiculous advertisements when it comes to all this Whisper or Kotex or Stay Free, or I don't know, there's so many freeze, Carefree or whatever? Have you seen how happy all these girls are in all these advertisement. But in reality, I don't think no girls are that happy during their periods, because periods are painful. See, we already go through a lot of shit, and then you guys make a big deal saying, oh, your periods, you cannot do this, you cannot do that. See, we already are going through shit inside our body, so now this is what you want to do to us? I don't understand what's the big deal with all these fragrant pads, because it's not like we are going to take a whiff out of it after we are done bleeding. Sorry. That's just too disgusting. What I want to say is that there's a big cloud of all this negativity surrounding the very, very natural thing that's happening to women, which is periods. And it's been happening to women since the beginning of time. It didn't like pop up like, oh, periods. It didn't happen like that. It's been happening ever since they were women. So it's kind of embarrassing as an Indian to know that in our country there are so many people who still think periods are something disgusting. I mean, it's, yeah, like I said, it's not the most fun thing, nor it's not the most disgusting thing on the face of the earth. So, stop treating periods like it's something that should have never happened to you. About places of worship, I guess it's quite subjective, because it depends on whatever religion you are in. If you really don't care, you just have, I don't think you have to even tell everyone like, oh shit, I'm on my period. You can just go to, I don't think God will mind. Do you think God is actually gonna go like, oh, you asked me for forgiveness? Hell no! Because you're on your periods. Do you think God is gonna do that? No! So you know what, if you really, really want to go to a church or temple or so, just go. You really don't have to tell them like, seriously, like, just go. I would love to know, like, especially the female viewers who are watching this, I would love to know what kind of ridiculous things you have heard about periods. There's so many random beliefs. Like, people say it's a belief, like it makes me wanna vomit, because it's like, oh, you should not talk to guys because you're on your period. It doesn't mean I'm thirsty to talk to guys. It's just that it doesn't make any sense. Like, what will happen if you talk to guys while you're on your periods? Like, seriously, my message is that just grow up. Seriously, grow up. We are nearing 2016. Do you know how long that is? Do you know, like, all this? Do you know where we are? We are nearing. We are like kitty up to 2016 now. So time's changing. So thank you so much for watching. And if you have any suggestions on what you want to see next, don't forget to let me know in the comment box down below. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and do click subscribe. So till I see you next time, bye.